Good evening, my name is Areli Galvan, and today I will be discussing how the online GPS course has integrated itself into my life through reflection, introspection, and my own personal values. Every single assignment in this class had a purpose. From the start of the semester, we were immediately expected to reevaluate our lives and put it onto multiple assignments. We were held to strict due dates, and we had constant feedback from Dr. Lopez herself. Dr. Lopez had us reflect on our own personal values. I came to the conclusion that mine were accountability, hard work, time management, education, leadership, open-mindedness, and most importantly, my friends and family. In writing exercise number 1, we were immediately told to discuss how technological advancement can cause a shift in our focus. Through this, I learned that I was constantly blaming my own procrastination because of technology, and this caused my own demise. We also learned about how mindfulness can cause for a connected life. This exercise forced me to look at the disconnect between the present moment, and I learned that I wasn't always there mentally. I was constantly thinking about anything else in my life. Writing exercise number 2 talked about proactive decision making. We were told to talk about the most important decision we have made in our past, and through this I learned that every decision that we have made paves the way for our own future. One of my worst assignments was our research APA knowledge checks. Through this, I was supposed to showcase proper APA format, a thesis statement with in-text citations, but because my lack of attention to detail, my grades suffered from an A to a B. Writing exercise number 3 had us talk about adversity, and I learned through reflection that adversity isn't about the fear itself, but it's about how to overcome the fear and continue to move forward in our day-to-day lives. Personal wellness was by far my favorite assignment because it was spent using our usual homework time to do something good for ourselves. I felt as if though our lives were getting very crowded, and this was a good breather and reminded me to take a break from the clutter of my life. Writing exercise number 5 discussed why am I here. The assignment discussed my goals, my major aspirations, and some minor setbacks along the way of my college career. I learned that my decisions to go to college have paved the way for my future. I also learned about time management through a Pomodoro product review, and this helped me learn new studying habits like time management and overall improve my grades in every single one of my classes. Dr. Lopez also had us do a personal values board. Through my board, I was able to see what really mattered to me. It made me set goals and think about what I was really striving for in my future. The board had me ask why I am here. This course was really writing intensive, and although it was writing intensive, I was able to pinpoint my flaws in my own self, and I was able to see where I was lacking as a student and as an own individual. Through this course, I learned about time management, setting goals, and leadership and mindfulness. I was able to really get a grasp on my life without feeling too overwhelmed, and through each task, I was constantly making changes to my own life to continue to move forward and strive for my better self. We were also granted permission to meet with Dr. Lopez over a phone interview, and I used this time to prepare for the interview to allow me to practice my professionalism, which I translated into my own interviews into my own life. This course also allowed me to present my values in a way that was really important to me. For each assignment, that allowed me to dive into who, what, and why of each of my values, and I was able to illustrate every single one as to why and how they were important to me. The big picture for my values, I decided, was my family. Through the education of this course, I was able to see my values a lot clearer, but ultimately, without the guidance of my family, I wouldn't even have values to begin with. Through education, reflection, and mindfulness, I know now that I will gain more knowledge to achieve every goal and stick to them. I will gain insight as to how to move forward into an individual, and I will be conscious and present for the trials of my day-to-day life. I honestly entered this course with the intention of just completing assignments for a good grade, but instead I came out with a new set of skills to drive my goals and values forward, and from this I will only grow as an individual. GPS was described as a class that aids in the transition to college and helps adjust to the new rigor university life. However, the skills that I learned in this class not only will help me in college, but in life overall. This program provided me with the tools I needed for professionalism and personal success. This course also taught me critical thinking, innovation, and most importantly, an insight into my own personal values. Thank you.